All right, welcome back here, folks. Bottom half of the fifth inning here on the WHS Network. Here as we take a look here at the leadoff man, the left fielder, number 5, Peyton Baker. Baker will lead off this inning here. 0 for 1 so far. Struck out swinging back in the second. The pitch here from Zach Neff will just miss on the inside part of the plate. 1-0 the counts. Baker looking to get this offense going here for Wapahani. We do have a couple runs here on 4 hits, but there's not a whole lot of consistency. Neff has done really a pretty darn good job of keeping the Raiders off balance here offensively. Chopped here at the third base side, climbing the ladder right there, then an offline throw as the first baseman will tag Baker for out number 1 here in the inning. So good job there by the first baseman coming off the bag, able to save the throw. So a 5-3 put out for out number 1. And now the number 9 hitter in the order. It's going to be the center fielder, number 11, Joe Foster. Oh for 1 so far is Foster. Had a nice shot there to left field back there in the third inning. Unfortunately, ball didn't fall in. Held up there in the air a little too long. But you still like the approach, the swing. Made good contact. That's what you want. Eventually you'll start to find some open real estate out there. So 0-1 here on Foster. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's going to be away there for an even count here of a ball and a strike. Neff takes a long look in there, gets what he likes. The windup and the 1-1 will be chopped to the first baseman. Quickly steps on first, and that will be quick work there of Foster. Three unassisted put out right there for out number 2. And back to the top of the order here for the Raiders. That's going to be the third baseman, number 10, Daxton Dudley. So Dudley so far on the night, 2 for 2. Singled in the first, scored on a RBI single from Willman, and then singled in the third, and then scored on a base hit from a sacrifice fly rather from Andrews. Also does have a stolen base. And I'm not sure. Okay, so now it looks like we're ready to go. We had time called a couple different times. I guess the ball got away from the Daleville bullpen. And the pitch. It's going to be skied over there to the right side. It's going to get well out of play, so 0-1. To begin things here on the Raiders' third baseman, Daxton Dudley. And Neff really done a good job here this evening, limiting the damage and limiting really any kind of momentum Wapahani could have potentially mounted. Allowed a couple of hits. That's going to get by the third baseman. So that's going to be now the third hit of the evening here for Daxton Dudley. So have a day there, young man. Third hit of the night. He's on down there at first base. And now we'll have the second baseman, number 20, Isaac Andrews, at the plate. And so time's going to be called here. We're going to have a mound meeting here. I don't know if it's going to be a pitching change or not. But nonetheless, here we would like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. So we would like to thank, again, East Jackson Auto Sales. They're located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owned by Todd Clark, family-ran dealership. They've been going strong since 1977. Known for their honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles. They'll leave you driving home with a smile on your face and a nice vehicle you can rely on. Make sure to check them out on Facebook and contact them. 765-284-3472. So again, a special thanks there again to East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Okay, so with the mound visit over with, again, Neff still in the ball game. 2 away here in the inning, man on. Andrews at the plate here, 0 for 1 on the night with an RBI. Throw down to first. Not sure if that would maybe be the smartest move right there. Now, if he was really, if he was a good 20, 15, 20 feet off the base, and that might be something, but, certainly he was only maybe a good 6 or 7 feet off the base. You don't want to throw down there and risk potentially the ball getting by the first baseman. And now that's going to be a stolen base there for Dudley once again. So 2-0 now the count. Second stolen base of the night here for Daxton. So Isaac in here with a great opportunity. And right through the right side of the infield. Beautiful piece of hitting. Here comes Dudley motoring around third. A play at the plate. He's going to be safe. So Andrews will take second base. Nobody back there. A throw down to third. That's going to get by the third baseman. And now Andrews will stay put. And the Raiders get it done right there after a fine piece of hitting right there from Isaac Andrews. So a job well done. Again, the Raiders now with a 3-0 lead. Again, shoots the right side of the infield. Ends up scoring Dudley.
The shortstop, number 18. Gavin.
So that's going to bring up the shortstop, number 18, Gavin Lash.
That dude's fast. He's freaking fast.
And that's going to get by the catcher. And Andrews will come in there, and he'll be safe at the plate. And so the Raiders will score another run. Got to manufacture any way you possibly can. So 1-0 the count now on Lash. Another wild pitch there for Neff. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. And that's going to be outside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. That's going to be right on in there for a called strike. So 2-1 the count here on Gavin Lash. Neff here with the windup, the 2-1 offering. And that's going to be smoke there in the center field. The center fielder runs it down. So that will end the inning here. The Raiders tack on a couple of runs. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We'll head to the top 6. Wapahani 4, Daleville 0. Here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here to our Dr. Karen J. Wolf Family Dentistry inning break. 4-0 lead here for Wapahani after 5 innings of play here from a sunny and beautiful Raider field here tonight.
Broncos in the top of the 6th inning.
So we'll start things off here in this top of the 6th inning with the leadoff man, second baseman number 5, Ethan Colvin. Colvin 0 for 2 so far with a pair of strikeouts. And that'll be swung on and missed. 0-1 here on Ethan Colvin. And coming into the evening, .333 hitter on the season. Obviously, you could see why he'd be your leadoff hitter. Tonight has struggled, but it happens from time to time. Unfortunately, that's the game for you. Swung on and missed now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. All right, so a brief pause in the action right there. Not sure exactly the reason for that was, but nonetheless, here 1-2 pitch. That falls outside there for a count here of 2-2. Loose looks in there to Willman. Been right on the money all evening long. That pitch will be skipped into the dirt, so that will run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody on, nobody out to begin the 6th. And a payoff pitch. That'll be a little nub shot back to the backstop area. So a count here at 3-2 once again, full count. The payoff pitch once more from Nate. Chop to the third baseman. Dudley collects on the first, and Weller unable to make the scoop. So an error there on the throw.
Number 22, Zion. No, it's not. Strike that.
So we will now have a pinch hitter. It's number 17, Jagger Sparks.
This is Mom's teacher.
So Sparks will pinch hit for Bricker.
Bricker warming up.
So again, a man on. And nobody out to begin this 6th. Just taking a long look in there. Gets what he likes. And a pitch. Just misses the outside corner. So 1-0 the count here on Sparks. Following him will be the pitcher, Zach Neff. The pitch outside and just out of the zone. Now 2-1. Or 2-0 rather. And now we're going to have a mound visit here. We got head coach Brian Dudley. Come on out to have a little chat with his pitcher and infielders. I don't believe that Wapahani has had anybody up in the bullpen. At least as of right now, they don't. So again, it's 2-0 the count here on Sparks. You got Ethan Colvin down at first base. They're on the throwing error from Dudley. And now it's ball 3. So again, Nate He's been quite the strike-throwing machine here this evening. Sailing a little bit of rough seas here in this at-bat. 3-0 the count. See if he can make his way all the way back. And he does so right there, at least with that pitch, now 3-1. And that's how you got to approach it. One pitch at a time. You still get you a ground ball double play right here, still find a way to get an out. And instead that will be a walk. And now Daleville will have runners at first and second. Nobody out here to begin this sixth inning. And it's going to be Bricker that will return to the game here to run for Sparks. So now the pitcher, number 18, Zach Neff at the plate. 0 for 2 here on the night, lined out to the right fielder in the first inning, then struck out swinging in the fourth. So he's looking to help his cause right here. Loose will come to the set. Here's the pitch. Drops in there low and outside for ball one. So one thing you can't start to do, and that is get behind hitters, especially with runners on base. Got to keep going at the zone. Could be getting tired. You know, I mean, that's obviously not out of the realm of possibility. Hasn't thrown a ton of pitches here tonight. But, you know, could be possibly getting tired. I don't know if that's the case or not. And that's going to be a fly ball in the center field. Foster running back. He's not going to be able to get to that one. That's right there on the warning track. And young man fell down at third base. Now he's going to be out. And so we hope the young man's going to be all right. I don't know. He took a nasty spill down there, rounding third. Fell straight down.
What are we doing? Is no one out? You can run now?
What? How was that?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you, what in the world the call is here.
How does he get to go to home?
You can run now. Baker.
And I'm not sure if there was a collision or not with the third baseman, because I wasn't looking for that.
Rewind.
I was out there. I wasn't down here either. So, how was it even?
So I don't know, folks. We're still we're still trying to make something of this here. I'm still not quite sure exactly what's all going on here. Obviously, we do now have a pitching change. It looks like Daxton Dudley will now be on the mound here for the Raiders. So a run has come home to score. So again, now, I don't know if there was a collision at third base or not. That, you know, potentially, you know, if there was obstruction by the third baseman, which would have been Daxton Dudley, that's the only thing I could think of. So I don't know. I'm still not sure of what happened, because again, I wasn't necessarily paying attention to what was going on at third base. I was looking at what was happening in the outfield with Foster when he was going back on the ball. So I didn't know exactly what happened. The next thing I see is you got Colvin at third base laying on the ground. And then you have Zion Bricker breathing right down his neck coming into third base. And so I'm still not even sure because Bricker is at third. You have Neff at second base. So there must not have been an out recorded. So again, I'm still not sure of. I don't know. So there is no out at all right there whatsoever. So yeah, again, the only thing that I can think of, again, I didn't see anything, but I wasn't looking at third base. The only thing I can think of is there was obstruction by the third baseman, or whoever that was covering the bag over there, which again I'm assuming in that position would have been the third baseman. But I don't know. That's the only thing I can come up with. Again, I don't know the exact ruling here, but that's the only thing that I can come up with, and we're going to roll with it. So again, no out here in the inning. Again, the pitching change here. Nate Luce now plays second base. Daxton now moved from third to the pitcher's mound, and Isaac Andrews now moved from second to third. So we've got Merrick Adams at the plate. And that's bunted right there in the foul ground, so 0-1. The count here on Merrick Adams. Here's the pitch from Daxton. That's going to be up and out of the zone now. An even count here of 1-1. Dudley collects. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one's going to miss. So 2-1 the count. Skied up there in the left field. Baker is under it. He'll make the catch. Throws on into the infield. That was a lot closer than what we thought. Now throw down to third. He's going to be toast. You better believe it. He gone. So Daleville does get another run home, but that was a 2 for the price of 1.
The designated hitter, number 7, Josh Wilson. 2 down.
So 2 out now in the inning.
That would make it work.
Josh Wilson out to plate. Bloop shot, shallow center field. Foster will get there for the third and final out. So again, Daleville, well, they got a couple runs right here. Also here on a hit. Also 1 error. And one left on base. Or nobody left on base, pardon me. So that will be the end of 5.5 innings against Wapahani 4, Daleville 2. We'll be back with more on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, again, welcome back here on the WHS Network. Again, we was trying to still get everything sorted there from that last half inning. Just a lot of different stuff went on right there. Again, we're still not real sure what, 100% what the ruling was right there on that, very different situation down there. Again, like I said, the only thing I come up with is that there was interference or obstruction, and that's what caused the run to come home and score, and there was nobody out at the end of all that mess. So, nonetheless, is what it is. Put that one in the rearview mirror and get after it right here, bottom half the sixth inning. Because Daleville, again, they wasn't, out of this game by any means anyway. Now they're definitely right here in the thick of things. And so, the Raiders have got to play some add-on here. So we've got Luke Wellman stepping in to begin this bottom half of the sixth. And that will be missed, swung on and missed, 0-1 here on Willman. Willman so far 1 for 2 here on the evening. RBI single in the first, struck out swinging then in the fourth. There's the 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be fouled off, so now the count at 0-2. So once again here as a hitter, got to shorten up. Find a way to put the sweet part of the bat on the baseball. Protect the plate there with 2 strikes. Neff gets a signs right here from Wilson. Here's the windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that is going to get by the shortstop and into left field. Another fine piece of hitting there by Willman to go down and get that one and serve that one right past the shortstop. So 2-hit day here for Luke Wellman. Heck of a good way to get this inning going here in the bottom half of the sixth. And now that will bring up the designated hitter number 17, Paul Fisher. So Fisher 1 for 2 here on the evening. Singled in the fourth. Here's the Raiders again looking to push at least a run across here in the sixth. And ground ball there to shortstop, 6-4 on the 3, and that will not complete the double play. So a 6-4 force out right there at second base for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 23, Isaac Jackson.
So Fisher at first. Now that's going to bring up the right fielder, number 23, Isaac Jackson. And Jackson so far here on the day 0 for 2. Grounded out to the second baseman in the second inning, struck out swinging. And that's going to get by the first baseman. So Fisher will at least take second base. Now he's on his way to third, and he'll go in there standing up. So after a pickoff miscue there by Neff, really put himself in a bad situation. So an error there on the pitcher. And that's going to get by the catcher here. Fisher will go in there standing up. So again, just basic throw and catch. Daleville really, and again, I'm not meaning this in any kind of disrespect, but that's just poor. I mean, you had 1 on, 1 out. You literally handed the Raiders a run right there and literally had to do nothing except for run. So, nonetheless, 1-0 count here on Jackson. Still, again, we'll have a mound meeting here. Not sure. Looks like they're going to take the ball from him. So that's going to be the end of the night there for one Zach Neff.
Do I do it or no?
So again, a pitching change here for the Broncos. It's Wapahani 5. Daleville 2 will step aside. We'll be back with more following this pitching change here in the bottom half of the sixth inning here on the WHS Network.
I love that kid so much.
All right, folks, welcome back in here from the pitching change. 1-0 count here on Isaac Jackson. And Josh Wilson now on the rubber here for the Broncos. As Jackson will watch that one sail wide there for now a 2-0 count. Again, the Raiders already have a run on home here after, really just some unfortunate circumstances there for Daleville. Had a error on the pickoff throw at first base. That then allowed Fisher move on all the way over to third base, and then a wild pitch scored him. So literally all Fisher had to do was just run. As long as you know how to run, you're good. And that's exactly what Fisher was able to do right there. So, you know, and that's a big-time momentum killer, in all honesty, there for Daleville, because even though they was down by a couple of runs, they still – they had a little bit, momentum here on their side after scoring those 2 runs. But then you give it right back here to your Raiders after a couple miscues. You get a run back. Now, here if you're Wapahani, you got to be feeling a lot better. Still not comfortable, but at least you got to be feeling better here with the situation.
The first baseman, number 14, Landon Weller.
So again, a walk there to Jackson. It's going to bring up first baseman number 14, Landon Weller. Weller 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts, one looking, one swinging. Looking to change his fortunes right here, right now, though. As that pitch will be low and away. 1-0 to begin things here on Landon Weller. And the Raiders do have a hit this inning, also a run scored. There's been an error. Seen a little bit of this and that so far. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's outside. The catcher mishandles that one. So Jackson moves up to second base. Really, that's a pass ball if you ask me. He just completely just popped it in and right out of his glove. It wasn't a bad pitch. So 2-0 the count. Great hitters count here for Weller. Let's see if he takes advantage. Ground ball here, and it's going to be a tough play. Weller's in there, and so that's going to be an infield single here for Landon. Let's put ball in play. You never know what can happen. So solid job right there. Runners now at first and second. Still only one away here in the inning.
I like that intro.
So you got Peyton Baker at the plate. Here's the pitch. Catches the outside corner. 0-1. Getting 5 runs, 8 hits so far here for Wapahani. Also an error. Daleville, 2 runs, 2 hits, and an error. Here's the 0-1. And that one's going to be fouled back and out of play. Now the count here, no balls, 2 strikes. That pitch outside, and that was missed there by the third baseman. He was set up there by the sun right there. Sun got in his eyes, and that was all she wrote from there. So again, another run comes home to score. So again, credit Jackson with a stolen base. Then an error on the throw. Scores him. Then you have Weller now at second base. And right there, the second baseman, and that's going to be a double play. So Weller was just off the bag right there. Really not a whole lot you could do. Hard hit ball right at him, double play, and that's going to end the inning. But the Raiders do score 2 times. 6-2. Raiders lead it here at the end of 6 innings. We'll step aside. We'll be back with the top of the 7th.
3 up for Dan. Let's go home.
All righty, folks, again, welcome back here on the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com. Top of the 7th inning here from beautiful Raider Field. We do have a new pitcher on the mound here for the Raiders. Bringing in a closer, the old right-hander, Peyton Baker, on in relief. Again, Daxton Dudley came on there for an inning. Only threw to 2 batters. Had that double play there with the catch in left field and ended up throwing the runner out at third, and then a line out there to end the inning. So 1-0 the count. So 2-0 here on Pacheco. Pacheco 0 for 1. Was hit by a pitch in the first inning, or in the second inning, and then grounded out to the first baseman back in the fifth. So now 2-1 the count. Again, it's been just an absolutely beautiful evening out here from Raider Field. And the clouds been kind of hit and miss to take away the sun a little bit at times, but other than that, it's been really nice here this evening. It's great to be out here at the ballpark. So 3-1 the count here on Pacheco. Following him will be Robert Wilson, the catcher. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. Now full count, 3-2. Baker here with a payoff pitch. Right back at him. Baker able to get to it. Throws on the first. And he's going to be out. Beautiful job right there by Baker. Staying right there with it. Fields his position well. 1 out.
For the Broncos, number 10, Robert Wilson.
And not only that, but I really like that stretch down there with Weller as well. Knew it was going to be a bang-bang play. That stretch is all the difference in the world. So 1 out now in the inning. The catcher, number 10, Robert Wilson at the plate. Skips that one in the dirt, so quick 1-0 count. You're on Wilson. 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out swinging in the second inning. Then grounded out to the first baseman in the fifth. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Skied up in the shallow right field. I don't even know if that's even going to get out of the infield. It does barely, and Daxton Dudley takes care of it.
Okay, one more out. One more out.
So 2 outs now in the inning.
Number 31, Aiden Ramirez.
So Aiden Ramirez at the plate. Lone man that's really done much here for the Broncos. 2 hits. 2 of the 3 hits, may I add, here for Daleville. And coming into the night, he had 2 hits through the first 4 games. So had a real nice game here for himself. So 0-2 the count, just a strike away. Here's a pitch from Baker. And that one's going to be chopped foul back near the backstop area. So the count remains 0-2. Baker collects. Here's the pitch. Fly ball there in the center field. That should do it here tonight. Foster's under it. He'll make the catch. And that's going to do it here tonight, folks. Your Wapahani Raiders with the victory tonight over the Daleville Broncos. 6-2 is the final score here this evening from Raider Field. So again, make sure to stay right here with us, will you? We've got our Raiders Live post-game show coming up, recapping this one here tonight. Also talk about some upcoming games here for the baseball and softball teams throughout the last couple days here this week and into next week. So all that and more coming up here on our Raiders Live post-game show. We'll be back with more right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Westville, you're greatly appreciated. Baker here for 3, knocks out pitch here for Turner. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. That's going to get Hillman with a double and scored. And that's a deep fly ball left field, and it's going to be gone. All right, folks, welcome back here at our Raiders Live post-game show, again presented by Dr. Care J. Wolf Family Dentistry, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Final score here this evening, folks, your Wapahani Raiders with a victory over Daleville. 6-2 the final score here in this one. Wapahani scores 6 runs on 8 hits, an error, and also 2 left on base. Or pardon me, 3 left on base. while Daleville had 2 runs on 3 hits, also 2 errors, and 3 left on base. Here this evening, Wapahani now improves to 5-1 on the season, 2-1 in the MEC Conference. And they'll get back at it on Saturday afternoon, or really actually Saturday morning, a doubleheader at Northeastern, a 11 a.m. start time there for that one. I hope you all can come on out there to Northeastern, support the Raiders, and hopefully root them on to a couple of victories there on Saturday morning. But really, I mean, overall, not a bad day here for Wapahani. The offense got it going a little bit more later in the game, which was nice to see. You know, that's obviously what you want. Great pitching performance today here from Nate Luce. Then Daxton Dudley came on there in relief, and then Baker ended up closing it out. But the official line score again, Nate Luce here with a victory here tonight, going 5 innings. He allowed 2 runs on 3 hits. Also had 2 walks, also 8 strikeouts. Again, like I said, Daxton Dudley came on relief there for an inning. Only faced 2 batters and got those 2 guys out. And then Peyton Baker finished up there in the top of the 7th inning, claiming the save here tonight. Had 1 inning, didn't allow a run, a hit, or no errors behind him. So very good pitching performance all the way around the board here from Luce, Dudley, and then Baker to wrap it up. Again, the hitting here tonight, so you had Daxton Dudley there, 3 for 3 evening. Again, I'm still going to count that first at bat this evening a hit. He had already touched first base before the ball even got there. The ball was underthrown, ended up getting past the first baseman, but he was going to be there either way. And he didn't advance on the second base. So at least to me anyway, there was really no error to enforce, at least for my ruling. If I'm wrong, then I guess I'm wrong. But to me, I'm going to give him a hit. So a 3 for 3 night there, 3 runs scored there for Daxton Dudley. Isaac Andrews 1 for 2, also with an RBI and a run scored. Gavin Lash, unfortunately, young man 0 for 3, but he's had a fantastic season. Look to see him continue his tear, hopefully on Saturday. Luke Wellman 2 for 3, also with an RBI. With an RBI here this evening. Paul Fisher 1 for 3 with a run scored. Isaac Jackson 0 for 2 with a run scored. Landon Weller 1 for 3. Also Peyton Baker 0 for 3. And then Joe Foster 0 for 2. Again, there for your Wapahani Raiders. Again, here for Daleville, again, the losing pitcher here tonight, Zach Neff, again went 5 1/3 inning here this evening. Ended up surrendering 7 hits, or pardon me. Let's see here. No, 6 hits, excuse me. So he surrendered 6 of the 7 hits there, or 6 of the 8 hits rather, there for Wapahani. Again, he really didn't do a bad job pitching just late in the game, just some little things here and there that ended up spelling the demise there for the Broncos. That again, essentially they was shooting themselves in the foot. Just to be quite frank with y'all. And so, there from the Broncos standpoint, you hate that. But Wapahani did exactly what any team should do, and that's execute on opportunities and mistakes from the opponent. And that's what they did here tonight, and that's what helped them get the victory here tonight over the Broncos, a big MEC Conference victory. So now 2-1 in the MEC Conference, a big win here tonight. And like I said, we look towards Saturday now there in that doubleheader there against Northeastern. The Wapahani Lady Raider softball team will be in action tomorrow night on Friday, April the 15th. That's going to be a makeup game from last night. If you remember correctly, the Lady Raiders were supposed to play the Tri-High Titans last night. Of course, obviously the rain had a little something to do with that. And so that game will be made up tomorrow night. We will not be there covering that game because I'm going to be announcing the JV game tomorrow night. So that's where I'm going to be. We'll still try to keep everybody updated on our social media sites as far as how they do. We're hoping for a Lady Raider W tomorrow night right here at home from Raider Field. Please come on out, support the girls' softball team. They deserve it. Playing some good softball here to start the season here. A little bit under 500, but still going strong, and hopefully it gets another W coming up there tomorrow night. So again, your final score here this evening, again, the Wapahani Raiders defeat the Daleville Broncos 6-2. Again, here from beautiful Raider Field. Again, we want to thank you all for tuning in throughout the evening. Again, a big thanks to all of our sponsors. We greatly appreciate them for everything they do for us. And again, you will see us back here, I believe, next week. Let's see, next Wednesday maybe? We will be playing at home against Centerville, so that'll be a big game. We hope you all are able to tune in there for that. But, folks, until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We'll see you back here next time on the WHS Network. Until then, good night, everyone.